This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tailmon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Poton Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for Tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get yours. Hello everyone and welcome to our final deck in the top 10 decks of standard format Evolving Skies, pre-rotation as well. So we round out this countdown with the undisputed #1 deck in the standard format right now, Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX, sitting at 320 HP, pretty standard for VMAX Pokemon. We have the Underworld Door ability, allowing you to attach extra psychic energy from your hand to one of your bench psychic Pokemon, and if you do, you get to draw 2 cards. So energy, acceleration, and draw power just makes this card quite formidable. And then the longer the game goes on and the more energies you attach, the more powerful your attack becomes. Max Guys does 30 damage for each psychic energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Now, combining with Shadow Rider Calyrex, we're going to be playing all creamy VMAX. First, a very overlooked VMAX overall, even when Shadow Rider came out, but eventually it started gaining traction, and now it is a it's pretty much a given that if you're playing as Shadow Rider, they are going to be playing with Alcremie. We have the G-Max Whisk attack doing 60 damage for each energy you decide to discard from the field. With 5 energies that you discard, you want to kill all the tag team Pokemon or anything below it, and with 6 you can finish off a tag team if you need to. Now, usually you'll start the game by utilizing Core House, giving you essentially a free turn to help in setting up. Whether it's getting extra cards or not with a bonus energy isn't super impactful, but the whole idea behind it is to get those extra cards going and or that extra turn, essentially for free when you don't let your opponent play any cards from their hand. If you use this attack on turn 1 or turn 2, then they're going to have a really hard time doing anything, putting any pressure, and you get your free turn to start evolving, get more energies into play, and all of that good stuff. Now, outside of that, the deck is fairly straightforward and simple. You have maximum consistency with Quick Balls, Fog, Crystal, searching for basics or energy, along with communication and instants for evolutions. 1 copy of Path to a Peak, a wall-time Path to a Peak plus reset time can be pretty detrimental to an opponent's strategy. And with your ability on the Underworld Door, you can draw a lot of cards, so finding them at the right time is actually not that difficult. The difficult part is not drawing them early and not having to discard them off of researches, but that's completely out of your control. Unless you have a choice between Research and Marnie, then sometimes you can prioritize conserving these 2 cards for the very, very late game. 30 basic energy along with Ordinary Rod to get a lot of recovery off of that in case you do lose resources early on with Research. And then we have the Dene and Crobat for support, along with the double Marshadow to make sure that an opponent's Path to a Peak doesn't completely nullify what you are trying to do. So let's play with Shadow Rider and see what we can do with the #1 deck of the current standard format. So I've been thinking about this, and views have been quite low on the channel recently. I assume that's because people are no longer interested in the standard format. We have the new set coming out soon. We have the rotation coming out happening soon. So I think starting from tomorrow and with Evolving Skies, I'm just gonna disregard the standard format, and I'm just gonna play Sword and Shield onwards, even before rotation in the channel. So we'll be queuing up against non-standard formats or non-post rotation decks in the beginning, but that's okay because a lot of decks aren't playing like too many different cards. Something like Look Metal is definitely problematic, right? But like anything with ADP or Mewtwo, but I think we'll cope. Yeah, we'll have plenty of new exciting cards from Evolving Skies to where that time between the set's release and the official rotation will simply pass us by pretty quickly. And I'll make sure that when I'm analyzing the games, I will mention exactly what is happening and why some of those situations are not super relevant, because they wouldn't happen in a scenario where Sword and Shield onwards matches would play out. So, and I'm sure a lot of people will start doing that as well. So hopefully it works out. It'll be a period of about 2 weeks, right? A little more than 2 weeks. Rotation happens on September 10th. The set comes out on August 19th. So we'll have 1, 2, 3 weeks. 3 weeks of this displacement, if you will. So we do get Marnied. My opponent switches here. That's pretty impressive. What a starting hand for my opponent. Okay. I mean, if they Intrepid Sword, then they're gonna have the exact same amount of cards if I Core House, so not using Intrepid Sword would seem a little weird to me right here. Okay. So losing the 2 energy off of that GX attack doesn't seem too impactful. And my opponent did end up benching a backup station, so I can actually just disregard the Zenocinta. I do have the path to a peak to deal with it, but I don't need to, and that's pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and establish the Alcremie right here. And I'll go ahead and attach energy, and we will go ahead and Deadly Change right here. Alright. Not the best hand overall. So I'm gonna establish a VMAX here just to get the ability going, draw a few extra cards this turn. We'll power up the Calyrex, sure. Draw 2 cards. Okay, so I'm gonna go Horror House. I could go Boss on the Zamazenta next turn. I need my opponent to have 5 trainers, right, in hand. They just go for the Intrepid Sword. That means there's absolutely a knockout right here. And now with that information, right, I might actually go Boss on the Look Metal, honestly. I might actually want to go Boss on the Look Metal. So I'm gonna grab an energy here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and power myself up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Boss on the Look Metal. Power up 1 on the Alcremie. We'll go ahead and evolve. Go ahead and bench you. And we'll go ahead and... yeah, I assume my opponent did that because... because they just had enough to where they didn't care, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. Perfect. Perfect Rooney. So goodbye Look Metal, we get 3 prizes. We have another boss. We're not threatened, there's no energy in play. For my opponent, we're gonna have essentially another free turn. If they Marnie us, that's fine, because we'll hopefully get closer to the energy. We get Reset Stamp instead, which is fine. We get energy, any energy means we get going. Chaotic Swell gets played, another Look Metal gets played. So that could be my target for the win, right? I could actually now win next turn if I get a switching card plus a boss. Could just end up winning. So yeah, you can see the insane power of Horror House. And it's especially good when you're playing against a deck that plays so few Pokemon, so few energy, and over half the deck is trainer cards, right? Alright. Alright. Well, there's the boss, so definitely want to try and win this turn. There's a switching card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's enough, right? I believe that should be enough. 7 times 6 is 42. Minus 50, that's absolutely enough. Yeah. I don't know why it shows Dauntless Shield and then you get the KO, but yeah, had 1 energy spare. All I needed was 6 instead of 7. Because 2 less would have been 250 damage. But yeah, that was very lucky draws, very powerful deck. Any energy all of a sudden becomes a card you can use to draw and whatnot, so very nice. You know, very, very nice. Let's play another match with Shadow Rider. Alright. Okay, so dark type deck box, always scary. Going second against a dark type deck box, also very scary. So I'm gonna start the Mars Shadow. And yeah, we're up against a very, very scary Eternity's deck. Alright. Calyrex Roll gets played. So this, I wonder, like, you actually start the coughing. Why are you playing Wheezing if you're not going to start the coughing to Ascension when you can? That I am not super sure on. Okay, so obviously my opponent has weakness advantage over me. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and lead with Alcremie, or use Alcremie as much as I can. Now my hand is dead. Now my hand is actually dead, which is obviously a problem. Nice research into nothing. Alternatives attach Crobat, Boss, KO, Alcremie would make me immediately concede. I would appreciate a Marnie. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have played the incense, but it's okay. Well, dude, how am I still dot drawing after I've drawn Research and Marnie and got Marnie? How am I still dead drawing? Jeez. Very nice. Yeah, I'm pretty dead. I am absolutely pretty dead here. Boss, that's not very useful. I mean, I need to draw cards, right? I'll put back the 2 energies, I guess. Well, you know what? And the Mars Shadow. Well, sure, I'll put everything back. Why not? If I'd got an Alcremie, I might have actually chosen to use Boss's Orders, but just go Boss, get the energy. Still no Alcremie though. grab the other Alcremie. This could still be useful. So I'm gonna attach here, and I'm gonna go Crobat. Open the door, spread the energy around. No VMAX. I can dig still with the denim. So I think I'm gonna go for that. Because I'd really like an Alcremie right here. No point in playing the Path to the Peak anymore. I did get Alcremie, so maybe there's a chance. If my opponent doesn't have boss's orders, I actually have a real chance to win this. Except I priced the other Alcremie, but we'll deal with one problem at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just attach everything. If they go boss KO, then oh well. Out of my hands. Trying to do what I can. Trying to do what I can. Attachment to the bench. Either my opponent's deciding who to boss, or they don't have boss. Great Ball for the VMAX. See, that right there, that's such an unnecessary move. That's just allowing me to potentially boss, stall, and win the game. Like, yes, you have the card. Why are you playing it there? Oh, they do have the boss. Oh my gosh. Oh well. Okay, maybe they don't have back-to-back boss, right? That's the only chance I have now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not even. I don't think I can even win if that happens. Even if they don't have boss, I don't think I can win. I don't have 12 energies to discard for 2 KOs. Man, my opponents never with, dude. It's quite frustrating sometimes. Why is this dude not taking his prizes? Hello, hello, take your prizes. Hello, hello. Did they lose connection? Oh well. Okay. Let's go Underworld Door. Let's attach the energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess technically I can. Maybe Gengar Q was the answer actually. Alright. I'm out my reset stamp and my Path to the Peak. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Technically I can't do it. So Gmax risk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Technically I can if I have 3 energies left. And my opponent doesn't have boss's orders. There's the energy, so now I need... Well, my opponent promoted so fast that it's probably over, but... My opponent has boss? Oh! He doesn't have boss. What? Oh. Oh my god. What? Oh. just enough cards to win the game. That's crazy. My opponent didn't have boss. I'm so used to my opponents just playing extra cards when they have the win that I did not expect my opponent to. That I was just like, I was already in a bad mood. That my opponent was not going to whiff the boss. Wow. That is impressive. Yeah, I was definitely not expecting to win. All creamy, yeah, all creamy. Look, I just created a bug. All creamy, pretty good card. Pretty good card, pretty good deck. And this, like, obviously no more Horror House will make the deck less powerful, but overall this deck, like, let's just take a look at the list for post-rotation, right? Like, when I make Shadow Rider for post-rotation, I have to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards, right? Which can easily become 2 more instances. Probably different counter stadiums to make up for this. And then Galarian Articuno to get more energy into play possibly. Maybe a Cresselia, and that's it, right? Maybe a second Crobat, or maybe an Eldegoss. Doesn't need to be changed too much, so yeah, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this top 10 countdown, and we will start doing something that I don't know what it is, but something brand new tomorrow as we head into evolving.